Let us come now into stillness. Take a deep breath and let your heart rest in the quiet assurance that God is near. Though our spirits may feel heavy and our strength often fails us, we gather in the presence of the One who does not condemn our weakness, but walks with us through it. Let the words we are about to reflect on settle deep into your soul, like soft rain on thirsty ground. Today's message comes from the book Jesus in the Home by Neil Lucio, psychographed by the medium Francisco Xavier. Chapter 38. Justifiable Argumentation. That evening at Simon's house, a veil of sadness covered most everyone's faces. Thaddeus and Andrew had been attacked a few hours earlier on the banks of the lake by some thugs, and they had felt compelled to defend themselves. No serious harm had come of the assault, but they both felt upset and piqued by the attack. When Jesus began to talk about the glory reserved for good people, the two disciples displayed through discreet tears the bitterness that dominated their souls, and unable to contain himself, Thaddeus complained, "Lord, I really aspire to serve the good news, but I have an unruly and ungrateful soul. I listen contritely to the teachings of the gospel, but out there in the real world, I'm nothing except a spirit that is obstinate in evil. I am very sorry, but how am I to work on behalf of humankind in such a state?" Trying to restrain his voice, Andrew hastened to complain in tears, "Master, what will become of me? By your side, I am an obedient sheep, but when I am away from you, all it takes is one meaningless word of misunderstanding to undo me. I can't put up with insult or injury. Is it right for me to continue to teach others to practice the good when I believe myself to be so bad and imperfect?" Peter interrupted and said, "On my part, I can see that I am no more than a miserable, indebted, and very imperfect spirit. I am the worst of all. Every night, when I go off by myself for my daily prayers, I am perplexed by the sudden inner courage with which I am embracing my current commitments. My weakness is great. My debts are enormous. How am I to serve the sublime principles of the new kingdom if I am so insufficient and incomplete?" James, the son of Alphaeus, added to Peter's comments by asserting downheartedly, in the inner chamber of my own conscience, I can see how far I am from truly putting the teachings of the good news into practice. Many times, after finding comfort in the Master's sermons, I withdraw to my solitary room to delve into the abyss of my wrongs. There are times when I am suddenly overcome by an awful feeling of disillusionment. Am I really a sincere disciple? Aren't I fooling my neighbor? The uncertainty is pure torture. Could it be that I am no more than a common hypocrite? All their voices could be heard in the upper room, disheartened and full of bitterness. After making note of their remarks of disappointment and discouragement, Jesus smiled good-naturedly and explained, "In reality, the paradise that we dream of is still very far away, and I don't see any winged disciples here. In my opinion, the angels in heavenly dress have yet to find a home on the rough and dark ground upon which we walk. We are students of the good on the way to the Father, and we shouldn't belittle the blessed opportunity to grow towards Him, just as the grapevine reaches for the sky after being born in the dark bosom of the earth, spreading out mercifully to produce comforting wine for everyone's happiness. If you declare yourselves to be weak, hardened, and evil debtors, but are not the first ones to work so that you become strong, redeemed, dedicated, and good to benefit the overall work of salvation, it doesn't look to me like the angels should descend from their glory of the Most High to replace you on the field of earth's lessons. Medicine, above all, is for the patient, learning for the unlearned. Otherwise, I think the gospel of salvation would disappear because it is inadequate and useless. The disciples' tears turned into a deep blush radiating from all their faces. In a meaningful prayer by the divine friend signaled the end of the matter. The road's long, and we are far from perfect, but we are not alone. Jesus, our patient and loving friend, walks beside us, not to demand perfection, but to invite transformation. Let His words be a balm to your restlessness and a calm to your storm. Take heart, the soil of your soul, though humble, can still bring forth the quiet miracle of goodness. Even the smallest seed tended with love grows toward the light. Let us go in peace, in love, and in the slow, steady light of grace. So be it.